Hello everyone, my name is Master Steve, and welcome back to some more Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. We're going to be doing the third mission of the Chewbacca campaign today, which is Reunion Amongst the Trees. Let's go ahead and hop right into it and let the opening cutscene play out as usual.
The Imperial communications jammers were working overtime to keep any signal to the rebellion completely scrambled. It was too dangerous to try and break the Imperial blockade with the Falcon, so Han hit on the brilliant plan of taking out the jammers himself. That's the kind of careful strategizing that's going to get my good buddy blasted into space dust someday.
Alright, so our objectives say that the Wookiees began emerging from the forest almost before the government tree was finished. It was from them that we learned the rest of the story. When the Imperial governor of Kashyyyk, Moff Dark, heard of the Emperor's death at Endor, he knew the Empire was finished, and that it was time to look after his own interests. He had an entire planet and a lot of Imperial hardware, and he decided to keep both. What he didn't need was a bunch of Wookiee natives, so he called a Trandoshan slaver named Pect. Pect agreed to clear Kashyyyk of Wookiees, provided he could sell them for slaves and for pelts. It was time to contact the rebellion. Weebaca told Han and Chewie that the Empire signal jammer installation was at the town of Okikuti. Take your forces to Okikuti and destroy those jammers.
Hey, I just gotta ask.
Right?
Are we going the right way to Okikuti?
Let's see what we got. So, whatever we run into down here at Okikuti should not be too hard to deal with. I feel like we actually are given a pretty substantial force here. We got quite a few mech destroyers, some good strike mechs. Like, our unit composition is actually quite strong. We just don't have any siege units, so hopefully we won't need that. But honestly, it's feeling pretty good to start off here. So we got ourselves a sentry post, which means we're going the right way, and hopefully
It's too quiet
no
here.
resistance.
I don't see any Imperial jammers, Chewie.
Okay, so there's no jammers here. I'm going to go ahead and just get some villagers going and get them on carbon. Because I feel like with that many nerfs, we don't really need any more food to start off with. So I'm just going to do defense. I want to make sure that
I have a bad feeling about this.
troops with.
We need to find a way to get out of here. I knew it. It's a trap. Weebaca betrayed us. We need to hold them off long enough to find an escape route.
And we got betrayed by Weebaca, and now we need to escape. So far we've held just fine. I need to get some houses up so we can get plenty of workers going, because I don't want to waste any time. The question is, where is our escape route necessarily? I'm going to use a heavy trooper to go scout around really quick. Because, yeah, where exactly are we going? I will create a mana trooper as well to do some scouting, because and yeah, they're going to be constantly pounding on our door. That's going to make it a little more difficult. And I'm just going to use this one villager just to get more houses up. Here at the moment, really. And let's figure out what we got going on. So, looks like down here is a dead end, which is not promising. Scout around over here, like maybe we have to escape over here. Really not sure. I mean, the objective just says find an escape route. Alright, so there goes that. They're going to leave my mana trooper alone, which is good. So let's go get some scouting done and figure out exactly what's going on. So maybe we have, well, that kind of puts an end to that. I don't really think a fortress is what we're looking for. That's not good. This is more of the Galactic Empire's base. And it doesn't say that we're supposed to, like, destroy the Empire. So I don't think we're going.
We can cut through these trees and escape by water.
That would make a lot more sense to me. Okay, so we just gotta cut through the trees and get through there. That makes a lot more sense to me. I have to say, I'm like, there's no way we're busting through that in tech level 2 or whatever. So let's go ahead and get all of our units over here onto carbon. And honestly, it's just kind of nice to scout out what they got down here. They do have quite a bit of units prepared, so this is not going to be an easy fight. right. They do have an air base. Okay, so they are pretty well decked out. Yeah, man, they have another fortress. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, okay, so clearly that's not the way to go. We need to back our units up. And let's just literally keep constant villagers queued up on wood. Glad that we found their base over there, though. Okay, so this is where it's going to get messy. So, we do have artillery units. Luckily, that one seems to live, so that I can still build artillery units with. Well, I'm going to let that mounted trooper deal with that by himself. I don't want to risk getting a shot. Losing all of my grenadiers, so yeah, we're just going to use that for right now. And just need to keep making sure we're cutting through the trees as fast as we can over here. Hopefully that goes relatively quickly. And I mean, having looked at their base, I mean, they have a ton over here, so we are definitely outnumbered and outgunned, which is not a good scenario to be in. I'm just going to click that so it stops blinking at me. So we just need to keep buying ourselves time, and hopefully we can get through the trees before they create a big force that we can't deal with them. I mean, I feel like this one is set up to where, like, you know, if you take too long, inevitably there's going to be such an overwhelming force that you don't stand a chance. So let's go ahead and get Han down there as well. And I mean, I really just think that as long as I get the heroes across the water, that ending victorious cutscene should trigger. So I'm not going to worry about the other troops. I'm just going to worry about the heroes. And so far, so good. It actually looks like we're almost through. This one actually might be a pretty short campaign. And I'm going to go ahead and just build another carbon processor a lot closer down here, just to decrease that walking distance and increase efficiency, because I really do not want to spend a lot of time on this one. Because the longer they don't attack me, I can just assume they're building up an even larger force, and it's not going to be easy to deal with. So I'll keep Han and Chewie kind of just off to the side over here, and just have them ready to board into a transport. So this tree is at 80 wood, which is actually pretty decent. I'm going to move this guy over here because for some reason we do have a few trying to take trees over here. I don't want that happening. But it looks like we are actually almost through, which is good. And I put that power core up because I know that we're going to have to build a transport ship in order to make a getaway by water. And I know that it's going to take forever to build one if we don't have a power core. So far so good. I'm just nervously anticipating what else they're going to send at me. Probably some more ATSTs and stuff. And we're at 30 wood. I mean, honestly, I feel like we've been super efficient. This might be one of the shortest campaign missions I upload, actually. I mean, if we're almost through the trees. If all we got to do is hop on a transport ship, we're pretty much already done. And I mean, that tree just went down. We'll go ahead and build that up. We still have a clear walking path through here. Everyone can get through. And they're just going to keep cutting trees down. Eventually that one will go down. This one down here will go down pretty shortly. It's only got 40 wood left. And we're pretty much free to make our getaway, which is super, super nice. And I would assume the next wave is going to be coming up here any moment now. But it's not really going to matter. We've pretty much finished this one and pretty much speed run this one. So yep, let's go transport ship. Have that go right there. And let's just cut this one to clear a little more space so we can board. I don't know if there's going to be any sort of like, you know, you have to escape with this, you know, X amount of units or whatever, but probably not. Like I said, probably just the heroes. So let's go ahead and get Han and Chewie over here and get them ready to go on that transport.
I didn't sign up for this.
Have them board. If you cannot get caught on all the villagers walking back and forth. And let's send them over here. And then we'll see what else we gotta do. So that should count. Right? Yep, Galactic Empire defeated. Awesome. Let's see what the ending cutscene is.
The traitorous Weebaca escaped into the wilderness, and the Wookiee resistance narrowly escaped capture in their transports. They had all been dealt quite a blow by the betrayal at Okikuti, and Chewie wanted revenge badly. One thing I know for sure, never make a Wookiee angry.
Alright, so that one was actually super, super fast, and I mean, super easy, super fun. Really enjoyed that one. So the next one will be Chewie's Hope. That one will be an entirely separate video. So if you guys want to see that one, make sure you like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.